Quick introduction, just to say thank you all for coming for our opening night of Grimm Up North.
Well, it all started in 2009. This is the third year, and we made a movie. We also make movies. We made a film called Splintered, which was a horror movie, and we wanted to do like a regional screening in Manchester. So that kind of grew until we actually screened about 25 movies, and it became like a, you know, this huge event.
I always had this desire to do a horror festival, so lurking at the back of my mind somewhere, and I always knew I would call it Grimm Up North. It's like, we've got to call it that. It's the natural, no-brainer name. So when we were doing Grimm, one of the things that was important to us was to have the good, solid, you know, genre films that we all love, but also kind of widen the field a bit and bring in some more left field stuff, some more undergroundy stuff, some more art house stuff, and mix it up a bit, you know, so people get to see a wider range of stuff. Because genre often is where you find these interesting, peculiar talents coming out. And as I say, with Grimm, we've got the big horror movies, we've got, you know, the ones that have been getting the attention this year, like The Woman.
Do you really think we should be doing this?
We had the completely deranged Adam Chaplin on last night, which is this kind of underground splatter movie from Italy. It's like this kind of demented manga, kind of trauma-ish kind of thing. Very, very full-on, very exploitational, just crazy.
Because we screen new movies generally, we know pretty much all the distributors in the UK. We've got a good relationship with them, so we know kind of what's coming out soon and the films that distributors might be wanting to plug and start to build some anticipation for. For instance, we screened Stalker yesterday, which is Martin Kemp's new film. Now, because obviously they're wanting to get some awareness for the movie, a lot of the time it's just a matter of kind of like, you know, getting in touch with the guys and saying, would you like to come and support your film? Would you like to meet some of the fans? And, you know, a lot of people will actually come along. A lot of people, you know, a lot of celebrities, a lot of actors, and a lot of filmmakers.
We're going 3 and 1 to 2. Brilliant. Just check that. Fantastic.
When you make genre films particularly, they have a very loyal and dedicated following who come to these events, and you know, we see all the same people at all the same festivals because they love it, so it's really brilliant. And what the guys have pulled off here, you know, in the middle of Manchester is amazing.
Martin, there's someone here, I just saw them!
Doug, if you can hear us, this is Martin Kate. We need to report an injured man.
From the moment that Grimm Up North said that they were showing the film, and this is a week in advance of our theatrical release, it gave people a hook on which to hang the theatrical release. They could say, okay, we're going to launch it at Grimm Up North, and then there'll be publicity on the back of that, and the fact that it was in Grimm Up North was announced on IMDb and on these websites. So that sort of attracts, and you know, obviously the distributors are doing their own publicity, but for example, we've gone from being a film that was ranked 5,000 on IMDb 2 weeks ago to being 400. So clearly, festivals like Grimm Up North have an effect on people's perception of the film and the buzz surrounding it. So, you know, I think they're incredibly useful.
We're never going to leave this island.
We try to screen as many short films as we can, along with the feature films. So we have a submission policy, and people submit shorts as well as features. And we look at stuff from all over the world, but we also look at stuff from right here in the Northwest.
The first festival I came to was this one, sort of last year. I was here for full 3 days, and that's when I sort of thought, you know, let's get a film in there next year, and I have, so yeah, it's pretty cool.
In terms of getting this together, it's always bloody hard work, because we don't really have any financial support for the festival, so everybody who works on it is volunteers. So, you know, it's a slog, because there's a lot of organisation, there's a lot of bringing all the films to the table, finding the films, programming the films, and all the additional stuff that we bring to the festival in terms of gaming, in terms of marketing. Obviously we bring guests, and we like to kind of like bring press along as well, and bring a lot of the fans along. And so orchestrating all of that process is a big job.
We're in the process of developing a strong brand where people will know Grimm and people will think, yeah, Grimm, we want to be associated with Grimm. The horror fans or the genre fans or the film fans generally will say, Grimm showed that, or Grimm rates that, or Grimm's put that out on that. You know, Grimm's kind of like backing that one. That means it'll be worth checking out.